Ladies and gentlemen, Trader Joe again. Some serious real talk here. You got to watch out, of course. Everybody's trying to scam everybody. Everybody's lying, just trying to get over. Even you think your best friend or co-worker, they want to borrow some money, they think you're doing good. Don't tell people that you're not living paycheck to paycheck, or you got this extra money. They're gonna, oh, let me he's got some, oh yeah, we're gonna get his ass. No, keep that shit to yourself. Dave Ramsey, uh, he's all right. I mean, but you got a lot of these other fake gurus and out there trying to tell you about the easy way to become a millionaire. And of course, there's occasionally some people that do wind up winning the lottery, but basically you're pissing your money away. Don't expect to win. Don't expect to go to the casino and hit the jackpot. No. So here it is. Why I disagree with Dave Ramsey on his strategy he calls it the snowball effect. So say you're in debt, he's talking about pay your lowest debt or your, lowest credit card if you have multiple credit cards. Apologize, I got a airplane. I'm not too far from the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, so they fly over here. But my thing is, he's thinking you're stupid, like he's talking to idiots or finance or money for dummies, because he's like, okay, well, it'll make you more motivated that if you can pay off the small amount, even though the small amount might be 25% interest rate. No, if you got, say it's $1,000 at 25%, but you got a $5,000 at 50%. I know that's kind of not correct, but okay, more realistically, you got a credit card with $5,000, that maybe maxed out or whatever, and the interest rate on that is only like maybe 5%. You don't want to pay that off if you got another credit card that's $10,000 and it's like 15 or 19%. You want to pay that one off first, but what he's telling people is just play the smaller one. No, don't do it. Always pay off the higher interest rate. Even if it's a bigger amount, you're going to save more money in the long run. So, you got to be more smart about it, and not like, oh, you paid it off. And then he doesn't even agree with a debt that's 0% interest. Why the hell am I going to pay off a 0% interest? It's not costing me any money. So even if it's only $1,000, I'm not going to pay that shit off. I'm going to pay off the $2,000 credit card that's 15%. I'm going to start paying that one off first. I'll just pay the minimum payments on that. Why I say that is because right now car dealerships are desperate and they really don't want to lower their price. But if you qualify and you got good interest rate, good credit, you can get 0% interest. So if you get a car loan for $20,000 and it's like, hell, I wouldn't care if it was 100 months, let alone 60 months. I'm just going to pay the minimum because I can use that other money and pay off the other stuff that's actually charging me interest. I'm not going to pay off the small loans or whatever. And even I've gotten a new air conditioning system, and they weren't going to give me, if I paid cash, which I wouldn't have the cash, I would have put it on a credit card, but they gave me like 0% interest for like 6 years. So it's like, I'm never going to pay that shit off. I'll pay the minimum payment. It's not costing me anything extra. I'm not losing any money. I'm going to use that money or keep it in my savings account. Even if I did have the cash in my bank account, I'm not going to pay it. I keep that cash, put in the savings or whatever, use it for something else that you can't get 0% interest from. So anyway, just think of it like that way. Just, you know, I know he's trying to do what he's got to do, and, you know, he's puts this religious aspect of it, not being in debt. I don't give a shit if you consider being in debt, if it's 0% interest. Fuck, why am I paying it off? It's not, I'm losing money basically. I could keep that money in my emergency fund or a savings account, even if it's only 1 or 2. I could put it in 401k, the stock market, whatever. Do that. If you're lucky enough to have good credit and get 0% interest, don't fucking pay it off. I even got lucky when I had a car loan. The car dealership, you know, they wanted to fucking, you know, 6 or 7%. I went to my credit union and I got it for like 2%. Well, the interest rate started rising, and now I got the money, which I could have paid it off, but I got the money in the savings account getting 4 or 5% interest. So I'm never going to pay that 1 or 2% off. Not when I got making money. Anyway, I hope you understand, but I'll get back to drinking my beer and having a good life.